So let's talk about the three segments of customers that Dheya deals with: students, early career and mid career. Let me start with the student. What does a student get and how do they approach and what exactly happens? First, the student goes through an assessment. This is an online assessment. It is available in vernacular. It's available online. It's available on mobile app. It can be done on paper pencil. Wherever it can be done. Now, what is this assessment? It is something that is developed in-house by Dheya, completely validated, completely reliability tested, and been running for the last 12 years. And it's people are surprised as to how we can know so much about a person. So that's as far as the assessment is concerned, which is just 5% of the work. Yes, once the assessment is completed, we have a proper scheduling team which schedules a session. We have 2,500 mentors. The mentors are chosen, selected, depending on the location of the person, the convenience of the customer, the timings are selected. It's a part-time work, so the mentor's time, the customer's time, and everything matches. The scheduling is done, a venue is set up, there's a proper seating arrangement. The sessions are always done with the mother, father, and the child, because that's very important. Career decisions are not individual decisions, they are family decisions. So we do this work with the entire family. That's a unique part of what we do. And when this session happens, what exactly happens is you have a kid who is completely confused, or they know what they don't want to do, but they don't know what they want to do. Most of the kids today, you talk to the students, they are like that. They are over-informed. They know a lot about a lot of stuff. But if you ask them what they want to do in life, they say, I don't know, I'm not too sure. And that's a research that we have. So we have done this research and we have a data with us which says that about 70 to 80% of the kids today are unclear or confused about what they want in life. So what we do is we sit with them and first we make them understand what their own strengths are. Now again, there's a very strength-based philosophy that we work on. The reason being that this whole world works on telling what you're not good at and sells you something to improve you on that. We work the opposite way. What we say is, let's identify the strengths of the person and we list out huge number of strengths of the person in the session and make the person believe strongly in themselves. And that we do in unison with the parent sitting there. So we take a validation from the person, with the student, from the mother, from the father. When entire validation happens is when this entire thing actually starts. So this is the base of the session. So the first half an hour, 45 minutes of the session is into the validation, knowing the person correctly. Okay, these are the strengths that you have. Linking up the strengths to the research of the world of work. So we give 4 options in the world of work which are directly connected to the strengths of the person. What do I mean by it? The industry sector today has got different roles which people perform. Every role has got different jobs that people perform. Every job has got different tasks that people do. And all these put together, there are different demands. For example, if a person has to get into marketing, you know that the person has to meet new people every day. They got to be aggressive, they got to be focused on deadlines, they got to focus on bottom lines. Now this is a demand of that role or the task. And there are a lot of 80% of the tasks would require this kind of a nature. So does the person have that in the strengths? You can't put a very silent, methodical, systematic, stable person into a role of marketing. I'm just giving an example. Also we look at the abilities, also we look at the interest. When we combine all of them and connect up the dots to say what in the world of work could be probably suitable. When I say suitable, will the person be happy doing that work? Because the person has to work for 40 plus years of life, 18 hours a day, the mind is going to be engaged at work. Will the person be happy? Is the point that we focus on. And we show these opportunities to that person, to the student. And the student is given a manual with a lot of data in it to go and do research on it, to find out more about it, to get a reality feel of it. The parents also get involved. Sometimes we connect up other mentors to them and we give them some time to do this research. And then we have follow-up development meets where we have our alumni coming in, a lot of mentors coming in, and we discuss this further on before a final decision is made. Remember, career decisions are not made in one day or in one meeting. So therefore, we give them enough time to get the reality checks of every career option that has been suggested. The 4 options are then researched upon and we enable this person to take a decision saying that this is what I want to create in my life. And we see the twinkle in the eye of the student saying that I want to do this. I want to be something great in this world. And once that is decided, then we do the planning part of the work, which is the next session, where before even we start doing the session, the child develops a dream in his mind saying that I want to be something great in this, I want to create something there, and I'm damn sure that I want to be something here. Once that surety is there, once the clarity is there, then we say, okay, why don't you visualize about it? So we have a process of creative visualization which is very powerful. It's a potent process that has been developed by us and which enables the child to dream big and create a strong dream in the mind. And then we do a further asset analysis to understand the multiple intelligences of the child, the learning styles of the child, the expectations of the parents, and we try and prepare a development path for this child. So when I say development path, it is the path leading from where you are today, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th standard, college, to what you want to be. What is this path going to be? This path has got two paths. One is the educational path and the second is the development path. So we work on both. We are talking about entries into the education. We are also talking about the skill development, the personality development, the life skill development which is needed for this person for the career, as well as to get into the best of the best institution that is going to take him into that career. Now, this is the best of the best. So we also do a fail proofing, saying that if not the best of the best, what is plan B? What is plan C? What is plan D? Now this is the entire career plan with the parts put into place, saying that what are the different things that I'm going to do. So we work with the family and we actually build this entire development plan and walk this path. So the child walks the path and the mentor holds the hand of the child. So we build a relationship of the mentor with the parent. So this is what we are doing with the students to ensure that not only do they know their destination, but they also have a clearly defined path to walk the path of to reach the destination, to develop a great career for themselves, be happy while doing what they are doing. This is what we do with our student community. And this whole process takes, one session of deciding a destination, knowing their strengths, and then about some time to explore, a development meet to discuss it and finalize the destination, another meeting to build a complete visualization and build a dream on that, and one more meeting to do the planning. So in those 3 meetings, a child gets a clear-cut path, and after that we have continuous development meets where we keep on monitoring this child as they are walking the path, along with the parents. So we are partnering with the parents, the mentors and parents work together to ensure that every kid that walking this path reaches their destination, and we are there along with them till the time the child doesn't reach the destination. This is the work that we are doing. Okay. Now having done the student part of it, the career, the professionals is not too different from this. Very simple. When we talk about an early career, we're talking about people in the age of say 24 years to about 31 years or 30 years. Now this population today is extremely confused. You talk to any person in this age working in the corporate or working anywhere, and you ask them, what is your dream 3 years from now? Most of them will tell you, I just want a good position. That's all. They don't have any big dreams. They don't know what they are doing. Most of them are working in corporates, are not even aware as to what the work they are doing and why they are doing what they are doing. Now what happens is, we are the people who are trying to show them what they are made up of. Same thing. You have your strengths, so know your strengths. Connect their strengths, align. Most of them are misaligned today. You find a person who is extremely stable in IT doing a work of delivery management. Now imagine a person who is extremely stable, methodical, research-oriented, analytical in delivery where there is chaos and you need to meet various requirements, multitask, ensure that the customer requirements are met. Completely flummoxed. Now this is a complete misalignment which is happening in most of the cases here. Now this misalignment needs to be addressed. So we understand the strengths and we give them the right direction using what they have. The difference is they already have entered into the career. So what we need to do is we need to understand their strengths. We need to understand also what is the knowledge they already have. What is the network that they already have. And we leverage all of them and give them the right direction in the world of work and put them into the right. For example, if this person is research oriented, analytical and into delivery in IT, I would rather tell this person to get into the research side, get into data analysis, get into something related to the future of work, understand what's going to happen another 5 years from now, 2 years from now, 4 years from now, and accordingly take an alignment in a direction to build herself or himself into a great scientist or a research specialist or an R&D specialist or an analyst, rather than being a delivery head or a program manager or something like that. So understanding that leadership ladder, whether the functional side, is very important here. So this is how we work with the early career. Coming to the mid career, which is 31 plus. Anybody in the range of 31 plus today, earlier mid career used to be later, but unfortunately today we are finding that at the age of 31, people are hitting mid career. Now what is mid career? Now there could be various reasons. People reach mid career when they feel they have already hit the roof, they are stagnated, they are not liking what they are doing, they feel that I want a larger canvas, or they feel that they want to have financial growth. There could be many reasons. Now we have been working with mid career for a long time, so we have seen so many reasons that have come up, and new reasons are coming up now. But yes, 31 is the age when actually this mid career now pangs have started hitting the people in the market, and a lot of people are coming to us in the mid career. What do we do with them? Something unique. Now here they're already there in the career, they've got about 8, 9, 10 years plus of experience, and with this kind of an experience, they hold a huge amount of knowledge with them. Now when we take this knowledge and we say, let's understand your personality, let's understand your strength, also from your strength perspective, understand what knowledge you have, put everything together, and then again build a destination for them, which is going to be an aspirational identity. There's something that's called a current identity, that is what they are in their organization, and there is something which is called an aspirational identity. When we look at this current identity and aspirational identity, again there's a path needed to be drawn here. Most of the times in mid-career, people jump from jobs and they want to get into entrepreneurship. That's the buzzword nowadays. It's a gig economy that's coming up, and people feel that entrepreneurship is something that they should be getting into. However, there's a disclaimer here. People need to be very careful, because at this age, a lot of people are into financial stress. There are a lot of EMIs running, there are families to be supported, education to be supported. So it's very dangerous to get into jumping out of job is a complete no-no. So what we do is, we build a very streamlined transition plan from where you are to where you want to be, with minimum impact on their finances. Now that's something that we have mastered. So we have a clear tool that does all this work. We make them understand what their strengths are and what are the financial strategies they can use, and walk this path. So this is how we work with all these segments.